Welcome back to Barca FC, where the action never stops and the drama is always on. We've got breaking news that will have you on the edge of your seat. First up, a La Masia dream realized, a young star steps onto the Champions League stage. Then, we dive deep into the transfer rumors surrounding a global phenomenon, Erling Haaland, and what it could mean for Barcelona's future. Next, we revisit a familiar face making waves off the pitch, as Xavi Hernandez speaks out with a powerful message. And finally, we break down the crucial presidential race, weighing the arguments for Joan Laporta's continued leadership. Stick around, you won't want to miss a second. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell.
Never run out of battery again with the INIU portable charger, the slimmest 10,000 mAh power bank that keeps your devices charged on the go. Stay powered up wherever you go. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
A dream come true to make debut. That's the electrifying sentiment from Xavi Espart, a rising star from La Masia, who just achieved a monumental milestone, his first team debut for FC Barcelona in the Champions League. On March 10, 2026, in a nail-biting match against Newcastle United, Espart stepped onto the hallowed turf, replacing Araujo in the closing moments. He showcased immediate composure and adaptability, helping the team secure the result as Lamine Yamal's late penalty salvaged a draw. Following this incredible achievement, Espart, in true Barca tradition, posed for a photo with the iconic La Masia sign. He shared his raw emotions with the club's media, describing the experience as a dream. He confessed, "I couldn't believe it when I went on the pitch. I really enjoyed it, and my emotions were through the roof." The young fullback elaborated on his lifelong aspiration, emphasizing how being surrounded by fellow La Masia graduates made him feel more at home and perform better. He also credited the coach's trust, stating, "For a young guy like me, that the coach has trusted me, it meant everything. I really appreciate him. How he trusted in me made me feel relaxed, under no pressure, and so I could play how I know I can." Espart, born in May 2007, joined the club in 2015 and has steadily climbed through the ranks. His journey saw him become a key player for the U19's treble-winning squad and a vital part of Barca Adultic. His versatility as a right-back and his leadership as the fourth captain this season highlight his immense potential. Fans and analysts alike are buzzing about Espart's breakthrough. Many see him as the latest beacon of hope from La Masia, embodying the club's values of patience and hard work. The consensus is that while this debut is a massive step, it's just the beginning for this promising talent. Keep watching to see how this young talent aims to seize every opportunity that comes his way. Next, we delve into a transfer saga that could shake the football world. Could Erling Haaland be heading to Barcelona? A preferential understanding for Erling Haaland. Barcelona is reportedly playing a strategic long game in their pursuit of Manchester City's prolific striker, Erling Haaland, aiming for a preferential agreement should Victor Font secure the presidency. Font, a candidate who has previously vowed to bring Lionel Messi back, has also made signing Haaland a cornerstone of his campaign, a common tactic in presidential races. According to Sport, Font dispatched two advisors, Carles Planchart and Xavier Aguilar, to meet with Manchester City's CEO Ferran Soriano and sporting director Hugo Viana during their visit to Madrid for a Champions League match. While a transfer this season is highly improbable given Haaland's decade-long contract, signed in 2024, and his staggering market value of $230.6 million, Font's objective is to establish a formal advantage over rivals like Real Madrid, ensuring Barcelona is first in line if Haaland ever becomes available. This strategic move aims to present Haaland's potential arrival as an immediate electoral gift, with the presidential ballot scheduled for March 15. However, Haaland's agent, Rafa Pimenta, has firmly denied any current interest or contact regarding a transfer. She stated, "We have a lot of respect and admiration for Barcelona, but there hasn't been any contact whatsoever regarding a potential transfer. The player renewed his contract a few months ago. He's very happy at Manchester City. Everything is going very well for him, and we really have nothing to discuss about a transfer when everything is so good at City." Haaland's current contract with Manchester City extends until 2034, providing the club with significant security. Pimenta's philosophy, inherited from Mino Raiola, emphasizes player autonomy, suggesting that any future contract would likely include a release clause that the player himself can trigger. While the specifics of his current clause remain undisclosed, it's unlikely to be the astronomical figures seen with other top players, aligning with Pimenta's belief that players should always hold the key to their own destiny. The football community is abuzz with speculation, analyzing the potential impact of Manchester City's 115 Premier League charges and the eventual departure of Pep Guardiola on Haaland's future. Regardless of the hurdles, the prospect of securing a preferential agreement for such a generational talent has ignited excitement among Barcelona supporters. Will this ambitious plan pave the way for a future superstar at Camp Nou? Next, a former legend is making headlines with a powerful statement that's rocking the electoral landscape. With the truth in front always. Just 3 days before the Barcelona presidential elections, Xavi Hernandez has reignited the debate with a forceful declaration on social media. In a message posted in Spanish, Catalan, and English, the former coach responded to the ongoing reactions to his recent comments about Joan Laporta's handling of Lionel Messi's potential return. Xavi's statements on Monday, asserting that the president had misled the public regarding Messi's transfer negotiations, have become a central point of contention in the electoral campaign. He claimed, "In the Messi issue, the president does not tell the truth either." Leo was signed. In January 2023, after becoming world champion, we contacted him and he told me that he was excited to return and I saw it. We talked until March and I told him, "Well, when you give me the okay, I tell the president, because I saw it football-wise." The president began to negotiate the contract with Leo's father and we had the green light from La Liga, but it was the president who threw everything back. These remarks drew immediate responses, with La Liga president Javier Tebas questioning the validity of Xavi's claims about league approval, while former sporting director Mathieu Alemany corroborated Xavi's account. In his latest social media post, Xavi stood firm, quoting verses from the Barça anthem. "Sun molts enis plens de fanis, sun molts gals que hem cridat I es ha demostrat, que mai ningú no ens podrà torcer." Translating to, "They are many years full of efforts, are many goals that we have shouted, and it has been shown that no one can ever twist us," reinforcing his commitment to the club's truth and legacy. Xavi has publicly declared his support for presidential candidate Victor Font, even attending the launch of his candidacy and signing a petition. His strong stance and direct communication have made him a significant figure in this election, influencing the narrative and challenging the established order. The football world is closely watching how Xavi's vocal intervention will impact the election outcome and the ongoing discussions about club management and transparency. But is honesty enough to win an election? We'll explore the arguments for the incumbent president, Joan Laporta, and why some believe he's the right choice despite the controversies. Steady matters more than new at Barcelona. In a compelling opinion piece, the case is made for Joan Laporta's re-election as Barcelona president, despite acknowledged flaws in his tenure. The author argues that Laporta's leadership, while not perfect, has steered the club away from the abyss of the Josep Maria Bartomeu era and brought a much-needed sense of stability and renewed hope. While admitting that supporting Laporta requires a strong stomach, the piece highlights the messy handling of Xavi Hernandez's departure and the lingering issues surrounding Lionel Messi's exit as significant missteps. The author acknowledges Messi's right to feel wronged by the treatment he received. Furthermore, controversial signings like Dani Olmo are cited as examples of a board operating under constant legal pressure, creating an exhausting environment for fans. However, the piece contrasts this with the dire state of the club under Bartomeu, emphasizing that Laporta inherited a club burdened by immense debt and a psychological rot. Laporta is credited with stopping the financial bleeding and restoring the club's identity without succumbing to the scandals that plagued the previous regime. The current success under new coach Hansi Flick, who has revitalized young La Masia talent and key signings into a formidable unit, is seen as a testament to Laporta's ability to rebuild. The author posits that in the current crossroads, steady leadership is paramount over theoretical change. While Victor Font's vision for modernization is acknowledged, Laporta's proven ability to navigate the club's ruins and put a competitive product on the field is deemed more critical. The piece concludes that Laporta, despite his mistakes, has earned the right to finish the job he started, recognizing that Barcelona thrives on passion as much as on sound management. The prevailing sentiment among supporters who lean towards Laporta is that his understanding of the club's weight and his demonstrated resilience make him the most viable option to continue the recovery process. That's all the news for today, but we're not done yet. Get ready for a lightning round recap of all the top stories and our full call to action. And that's a wrap on today's top stories. We saw a La Masia dream come true with Xavi Espart's Champions League debut, explored the ambitious pursuit of Erling Haaland, heard Xavi Hernandez's powerful message, and weighed the arguments for Joan Laporta's presidency. Don't miss out on any of the action. Make sure you're subscribed and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below and follow us on all social media platforms for even more exclusive content. Thanks for watching Barca FC.